In the land of my fathers, a Worthington Cup triumph for Liverpool. A millennium moment as Gerard Houllier wins what he hopes will be the first trophy of many. It's a new era and a new look Liverpool. There's a team spirit and optimism that has sent a message right across Europe. It's a potent mixture of youth, experience, exciting talent, and international lineup in every sense. There's a smile on the face of Liverpool Football Club once again, and the celebrations are here to stay. Allez les Rouges! Liverpool's love affair with the League Cup stretches back 20 years. In the 80s, it almost became like private property. In total, they've won it 6 times, which is more than anybody else. The last time under Roy Evans in '95. The competition has changed its name on many occasions. The one consistent feature has been Liverpool's name on the trophy.
Playing it in. So Liverpool's corner. Jimmy Case with it. Curled in there once more towards Hansen! And the goal! But it's the Football League Cup for the first time. Now going back to Anfield. Villa going in there, using his shoulder. Johnson playing it in. Willian! Mistake and it's Rush, and now it's Dalglish. He's onside. Is this the decisive moment? He's played for Whelan, and he's done it again. That's astonishing. The first time he's ever played at Wembley, and he's got 2 of the goals. It falls for Sammy Lee, and what about that for a ball? Inviting Ian Rush to make a charge, to take it round Price, to play it for David Johnson. Stopped by Clements, but it's not away yet. Rush! 3-1.
Lee. Again, the outlet is the fullback, Kennedy. It's in! Shot struck Macari. Kennedy. Whelan. And again, Whelan's scored it! Brilliant goal! Ronnie Whelan, who got 2 last year against Spurs, has scored the second for Liverpool today. One of the most emotional moments, surely, in recent Wembley history.
Neil, in for Souness. And a goal! Souness for Liverpool.
Great run by McManaman. Can he finish it off? He has! McManaman for Liverpool.
Oh, good play here by McManaman.
He might finish it here. A super second goal.
It's Liverpool again.
They were waving the flag early on in the season. Chelsea, the visitors to Anfield in the tie of round 3. On the night, the Reds' performance signalled their intention to go all the way.
Good ball, Murphy in the clear. Good shot, good goal. Liverpool ahead, 10.5 minutes gone. Now Flo. Show's gone with him. Good ball though towards Babayaro, Hasselback towards the penalty spot, it's over him, Zola! 1-1. Inside the last quarter of an hour, and extra time is looking larger and larger on the horizon. Here's Murphy, threading it through to Robbie Fowler! Oh, he won't go in for him. A hard with the throw. Headed away by Carragher. Guided on by Fowler. Now Heskey. Now Berger. Looking towards Fowler. Opens up for Robbie Fowler! At long last for Robbie Fowler!
Robbie back on song in the competition in which he always seems to score. The only downside, the bizarre sending off of Emil Heskey for the innocuous tussle with Winston Bohada. Stoke City, what's your view on that one in the next round?
It'll be a comeback for us to go to that wonderful stadium, because we went there for the first friendly of the season, in the pre-season. We didn't do too well because we lost 1-0. So it'd be good because, I mean, we want to scrap that result there.
But this was Liverpool 4 months on. Still a tricky tie, but you wouldn't have known it from the final score.
Babel. Beckstad was playing with fire and hugely dangerously, and Ford must score! Somehow he's hit the post! Fowler won it well. Cross towards Seager! As simple as that. Babel. Well, that could turn into a good ball for Vladimir Smica. 2-0 Liverpool. Picked on by Hupia. On by Fowler. 3. It's Marcus Babel. McAllister's corner. Now it's 4. And this time it is Robbie Fowler. Ziege by the flag. Murphy. Ziege. Murphy. Must be. Yes, 5. Hupia. Ziege. Oh, Fowler is onside here. It's Robbie Fowler with bags of support. He's given it to Murphy. Game and first set Liverpool. 6 goals, 6 scorers. And poor Cole Muggleton hasn't had a prayer. Torrigo gave it away to Ziege. Ziege through for Fowler, who is onside here. And in on goal, Robbie Fowler. Liverpool lead by 7. A magnificent 7 goals to 0 away from home, and they've never ever won by that margin in this competition on their travels before. Barnley through the inside right channel, and the goalkeeper has come, and Barnley's gone over him. That's got to be a penalty. Hat-trick for the skipper. Luxuriance for Liverpool. They have lost count. It's only 8-0 to Liverpool.
They were ruthless tonight, and we were never close to them, and they were completely different class.
All throughout the game, we never eased up. Really, we kept working, and that's probably why we scored 4 goals in each half.
Robbie Fowler looks as though he enjoyed himself tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it's well, it's a long time since I scored 3 goals, so any
Can
goals,
you remember when it was?
I can't, to be honest. I'm getting on now.
They were bonding as a team as the rounds progressed, the Kop responding to the spirit they saw on the pitch. And on the bench, the Merseyside version of the French Connection.
Murphy. Rolled in towards Smica. Goalkeeper committed. It's Vladimir Smica. It's the side netting. Best chance of the night. 6 minutes remaining. It's Danny Murphy. Hit the post. Might still come to Owen. And Fulham ride their luck, and Goldbeck makes the clearance. The closest we've had to a goal all night.
looks like Coleman hesitated. And now Owen! Oh, turned away, Michael Owen again, yes! Michael Owen has got the key to the door. It's a good pass though from Bartle. Here's Barmby. And he could finish it here. Or Sweetser, yes! Liverpool home and dry. And Fulham, remembering that Manchester United are on their FA Cup horizon. Barmby looking to go it alone. It's Nick Barmby, it's 3. Liverpool finishing with a flourish.
We're now in the semi-final of the Worthington Cup, but it's not a target in itself, and what we want is to go right to the end and win the competition.
It's brilliant for us, you know. We want to go on now and win the tournament, but you know, our semi-final opponents are going to make it just as difficult as Fulham are for us. But if we perform as we did tonight and stick together as we've done, you know, it shouldn't be a problem us getting to the final.
Confident words reflecting the mood. The squad boosted by the arrival of the brilliant Finnish star Jari Litmanen. Although it was to be an eventful night for another striker, Michael Owen.
Now Morrison, Forstill alongside. Good interception though by Herpier. And he sent Heskey on his way here. Hasn't got too much support. Might not need anyone. Still Heskey. Owen's in the box now. It's Michael Owen. And that's an extraordinary miss, which rather sums up his season. Liverpool's only major honour in the last 8 seasons has been that League Cup success, the Coca-Cola Cup as it was then back in '95 under Roy Evans. They are desperate to change their fortune. Here's Heskey now. Oh, it's a wonderful chance again for Emil Heskey.
Not so delicate there.
Not sure, that's one way to do it. Now, it's Rubens. Oh! What a goal! It's Roger. Now Rubens. Harrison. Wasn't a bad ball in either. Morrison! It's 2-0 to Crystal Palace. Haman has slotted into the central midfield alongside Gerrard here.
Yeah, Vishkan's come out and playing as an extreme wide player.
Oh, Litmanen has found some room. And there's a goal back from Schmitzer.
The Palace striker Clinton Morrison's after-match comments featured strongly in the build-up to the second leg. Clinton appeared to have a pop at Michael Owen. When he ran out at Anfield, the Cop left him in no doubt. It hadn't been the wisest thing to say.
Fowler, Spencer's on a run. Carlisle doing his best to stay with him, and Crawley pulled him back. On you go. Waved on, and that's the response from Spitzer, whose goal revived Liverpool's fortunes in the first leg, and he's done it again. Liverpool in the driving seat. The two defenders going for the same ball, then Smith and Austin. They could be in trouble now. Litmanen. Here's Murphy! It's a magnificent strike. It's 2-0 to Liverpool.
Liverpool's second goal on the 13, Danny Murphy.
Well, he really does seem to excel in this competition. Here's Fowler. Oh, a lovely chance. Fishgap racing clear now. Is this going to be another one? There's the answer. And Liverpool are running right. Igor Vishkan scores his first Liverpool goal. McAllister, he'll have a go now. from all angles here. Oh, he's been waved on here. Is it another one? It is. It's Murphy. Whitman was on his way back. Murphy was allowed to go on. Defender stood still, and he has capitalised with his second goal of the night. Here's Black with Thompson. Played it towards Morrison and Porcel. Here is Morrison! Well, Gerard Houllier said those words may come back to haunt you when he criticised Michael Owen for not taking his chances. And boy, was he right. It's Fowler now off the charge. Brought down by Kalinko, who's going to be in big trouble. Paul Durkheim feels he has no alternative but to send him off. Hamann. Bishkan linking with McAllister and then Hamann. Now Murphy. So many players available. Great movement. Fowler! It's the moment he's been waiting for. The Liverpool fans have been waiting for. And it's 5-0 on the night to Liverpool.
We were a bit disappointed and frustrated after the first leg, and I think the players had a point to prove, and they did well. I mean, they responded to maybe some of the criticism probably with the football, and I thought it was a very good night of football for the Liverpool Football Club.
Do you feel this is a club now on the march again?
Well, let's hope so. I mean, obviously the silverware is the important thing. Winning trophies is what we're here to do. The fans expect it, the players and staff expect it, now we've just got to do it.
And so to Cardiff, the Millennium Stadium and First Division Birmingham City. A wonderful atmosphere for the Worthington Cup Final 2001.
Different really, only the venue has changed, and if anything 70,000 mostly male voices sound better in Wales, as after 34 years at Wembley the season's first final settles into its new Millennium home. For the fourth time in 7 years, the First Division is represented in the League Cup final, here by Birmingham City, for whose biggest fan, Trevor Francis, this represents the emotional pinnacle of a 33-year affair with the club. For the first time this season, Francis has a complete squad from which to select. That means Jeff Horsfield and Stan Lazaridis, both of whom have missed the last two games, are okay, and that John McCarthy, who only played his first full match of the season this week, is deemed fit for a final. Nicky Eden retreats to full back at the expense of the unfortunate Jerry Gill. It's a great day out for the gentle giant Dele Adebola. 5 League Cup goals this season, a one-time Liverpool schoolboy star who chose to shy away from a pecking order of young Anfield strikers headed by his old partner Robbie Fowler. Also 5 League Cup goals this season and now captain of Liverpool. Only he survives from the 1995 League Cup success at Wembley. Today, for Liverpool's record 8th League Cup final, he partners Emile Heskey, a League Cup final scorer and twice winner. The back four again resist rotation. Interest in midfield though, Steven Gerrard is just too late for an England call. Igor Bishkan can't play in Europe, so returns. And it's Vladimir Smicer for Christian Ziege down the left. Two clubs, each on the verge perhaps of a new era. First major prize of the season, and it is of vast value to Birmingham City or Liverpool. Now, the last time the League Cup was won from outside the top flight, Ron Atkinson carried it home to Hillsborough. So presumably, Ron, from personal experience, you do give Birmingham a chance.
Very much so. I think if Birmingham are right at it and Liverpool are Arsenal, they've got one hell of a chance. What I certainly think they've got to do is try not to match Liverpool in terms of playing. They've got to be more direct, they've got to be collective, and they've got to work very hard to pressure the Liverpool players and not let Liverpool dictate the flow of the game.
Ball by Grange. Horsfield with Hupia at his back, and Hupia overzealous and conceding a free kick which O'Connor has taken with a good alertness and an eye for Eden's forward dash. Here's McCarthy. McCarthy's ball in, aimed at Adebola, out by Olsho, watched by Sonner but dealt with by Gerrard. Fishkan turning and allowing space to Harman. Heskey. Smeetser in advance of him, Fowler in the penalty area, and Gerrard arriving. Smeetser's cross, Fowler!
Sitter missed. That is a great opportunity.
Last off Granger for a corner.
As soon as this ball flies across, you have to fancy Fowler. It goes in early, and Fowler's got ahead of his marker, and how he's missed that. That's a let-off for Birmingham.
Real chance for Liverpool's captain and League Cup goal-scoring specialist. Corner deep towards Bishkan and seen out by Danny Sonner. Carrigan. And by Gerrard from deep. Heskey jumping. Oh, personally got into trouble. He can smile now.
It's calmness, he knew. He knew Bennett was behind him.
How to disguise a deliberate back pass. Lesson 1. Gerard Houllier wanting his first trophy as Liverpool manager. Forward by Eden. Horsfield trying to hold it up, but caught by Stefan Olsho. And there are one or two in the Birmingham side who might fancy a crack from here. Stefan Olsho is penalised. I wonder whether Martin Granger might consider this to be in his range. There he is, next to the referee.
It's certainly worth a chance at this stage of the game. Trying to make the goalkeeper work and making sure that Adebola and Horsfield are following up.
Sonner heading into the danger zone. Eden over the free kick, but watch out for Granger's left foot here. Martin Granger. And Horsfield had charged down again. Wasn't his best. Eden. Sonner. And behind by Carragher for a corner.
Good work by Birmingham there. Nice little touch on from Sonner. McCarthy forces an issue and they've got a set play.
Wasn't the purest hit that Martin Granger has achieved all year, but caused a degree of confusion.
Yeah, certainly a good block by Babel there.
Purse forward for the corner. Adebola and Horsfield predatory. Granger delivering. Westerveld came. McCarthy. Lazaridis. Heskey's defensive header. Out to Bishkan, and now watch them break with Smeetser, who has Gerrard ahead of him, and offside. The flag was actually up, so any Liverpool protestations are for what in actual fact is the second offence. It may be that O'Connor clipped an ankle there, but it is in fact of no consequence.
Yeah, Gerrard had run offside, which was a little bit fortunate here. He has to hold his run ankle. He knew that would be touch and go. But what is even more to the point is the referee would have had no option, I don't think, to have sent O'Connor off there.
Well, I'm bound to say, I'm not convinced he was offside.
Very much touch and go, wasn't it? And a lesson to be learned for Birmingham there. Their own corner, they pushed people up, and that was a very fast counter-attack from Liverpool.
Away by Carragher, came to Adebola. Hits it against Olsho. Lazaridis. It's a good tackle by Olsho, but he has conceded a corner.
Yeah, there's a little bit of belief. There's plenty of belief, in fact, from the Birmingham side when they're coming forward. If they can keep building up free kicks, throw-ins in the last third, you never know.
Lazaridis. 2 or 3 hurtling in towards that, including Purse. Sonner back into the danger zone. Horsfield remained onside. Lazaridis can deliver here. And hits it against Babel.
Yeah, good defending from Babel there. Recognised the danger. Closed it out.
No doubt at all, it is a contest. Granger. In towards Adebola, and Westerveld came, and Sonner won it back, and McCarthy's on the ball. It's John McCarthy! Well, there were 2 men on the line behind Westerveld. The target wasn't as big as actually it might have seemed. And in the end, he hit it straight at the Dutch keeper anyway.
That's a clever little header there, back to McCarthy, spotted him in, and he's got his shot off fairly well. As you say, not much to go at. say if I was Trevor Francis, my biggest concern would be when his own side's attacking, that they don't get caught on a counter. I think it's important that people like Sonner and O'Connor make sure that they're always in the centre of the field. You can't afford to be too spread. But a very, very encouraging early part of the game.
Heskey won it, Fowler's onto it, Fowler's hit, Fowler's goal! Always Robbie Fowler's competition. And Liverpool's search for a trophy shows signs of finding its destination. 27 League Cup goals now in 32 appearances, and this was one of the best.
Yeah, there doesn't look anything on. You wonder whether Bennett has strayed off his line a little bit too much and left him plenty to lob at, but that's about vision. That's about a natural predator. I think Bennett might just feel he is. He's not the biggest keeper in the world either. Whether they could have lobbed the fella at the other end, I'm not sure, but full marks to Fowler. He made something there out of completely nothing.
Range, backs up. Horsfield and Adebola. Heskey played a part in the goal too. It was a neat little flick from Esteval's hefty challenge, hefty clearance. It's a degree of panic always engendered by that guy's presence in the penalty area.
You wouldn't bet money as well, you know, when the ball was dropping, the Fowler is dropping again, and Pearce is a little bit vigorous with him. They have to be careful. And getting back to the goal, you wouldn't bet money that Fowler wasn't aware where the keeper was in.
Marshall. Heskey's won it. Smeets onto it. Side netting. There must have been 40,000 of 70,000 who thought it was a goal.
I must admit, I thought it was a goal. I mean, it was a classic piece of movement from Liverpool. Fowler here drags Johnson to the ball, leaving Pearce 1v1 against Heskey. Heskey gets the flick on. You may have to say well done to the keeper on that one, you know. There he is. Smeets has gone off the back of the midfield. He thinks he's scored when he's lobbed that one, but you know how important that might be to Birmingham, heaven only knows.
Adebola, last seconds of the first half. Adebola's had a go, and it wasn't an unreasonable try with the goalkeeper off his line. It brings to an end, though, a first half which will be remembered for Robbie Fowler's splendid instinctive hit from the edge of the penalty area, because of which, inside the Millennium Stadium, Cardiff, the score is Birmingham City 0, Liverpool 1. Birmingham City are making a change at the start of the second half, and it's young Andrew Johnson who is being thrown into the big occasion in place of Dele Adebola. So, Ron, how would you interpret the substitution at the start of the second half?
Well, I thought Adebola had a very tame first half, and I would think that young Johnson's been put on to add some energy and some support for Horsfield.
This is McCarthy. Horsfield, who was splendid before the break, really bullish and up for the game. Here's Sonner. Eden. McCarthy, neat stuff from Birmingham. Eden's ball in. Johnson!
Oh, what a start that could have been. He's asking for a corner, but what a glorious piece of football on the right-hand side. Beautiful threaded balling, curling, and that's a super chance, and I think he might have a legitimate call for a corner there. But what a great piece of football from Birmingham, and he's just an inch off from having a dream start.
Up here for Gerrard, down here for Heskey. Liverpool just sucking Birmingham in again and settling into the second half. Giving nothing. Babel. Gerrard. Oh, Babel's gone for the return ball. It's Fowler. It's a fine tackle from Pearce. What a great block that was by Birmingham centre-half.
Yeah, very important. There's a bit of hesitancy between the Birmingham defenders to start with and allowed Liverpool to thread the way through, but fortunately Fowler didn't really get much on it, but full marks to Pearce. Again, it must have put the block.
Hoopier spreading it again and Granger reading well. Babel's throw, Pearce ahead of Heskey. On by Babel, on by Fowler, taken here by Heskey, who's faced by Michael Johnson. Pearce is involved a lot at the start of the second half. Lazaridis rides the challenger for Spitzer and runs away from Babel, got into Harbour. Look at the space here for Spitzer. It's opened up for Spitzer and possibly for Heskey, who lost it beneath his feet. Out by Carragher. Well, Birmingham are bound to give this a go in the second half, and as a result, I guess it's going to be open at times. Heskey, that's a good-looking ball if Gerrard can keep it in here, and he easily can. Gerrard in for Fowler. Well watched by Johnson. Wide again for Gerrard. Fowler. That is his habitat. In and around 6 yards.
Yeah, it's a nice first touch, almost sets himself up, but the angle's not right, and if he has got a weaker side, it's obviously his right side.
Oh, Mishkan and Sona were nose-to-nose, face-to-face over an apparently innocuous meeting around the ball by the near touchline. David Ellery won't have expected that to flare up. There's been no signal that there was a problem between those two. Sona indicating an elbow might have been involved. David Ellery in conversation there with Kevin Peiger's assistant.
They've really put David Ellery in an awkward situation there. Totally unnecessary. The game hasn't warranted that. He certainly has elbowed him off, whether he's feeling that he's trying to protect himself. And maybe Danny Sona has a legitimate case, but I think he's not helping the situation there.
What you do about not very much? Mishka. Foul. Harman. Babel. Foul. It's good passing from Liverpool. Heskey. Harman. Carragher. Mishka. Spitzer. Onside. Heskey!
Well, he's saying it's a block, David Ellery. I know two Blues defenders threw himself across Heskey. They're trying to play him offside. He's no way offside. Just rolls it across the box here, Spitzer. And it didn't look as if anybody else hit that apart from Emil Heskey, but they've got the corner for it.
No one since Ian Rush has scored in two separate League Cup finals. Emil Heskey has that possibility here, and for two different clubs. Spitzer's corner, and Bennett came and played well. Imparting pressure again, nearly broke from McCarthy. Up and away for Allshow. Down for McCarthy. Now Johnson wants to find himself half a yard here. Allshow equal to the challenge. McCarthy's throw. Eden. In towards Horsfield, clever flick, and Lazaridis was arriving and just failed to make contact. And Lazaridis looking to profit from Horsfield's little eyebrow here.
Yeah, good ball in, nice little nick, and the Babel has maybe just strong-armed him off enough. Nice little flick, he's in where he should be. Just can't get any connection on. Any sort of touch might very well put the equaliser.
Heskey. Fowler, good-looking ball. Smeetser, good block by Bennett. Off his line really promptly and stood up well, made himself big.
Did well. Smeetser was at an awkward angle and Bennett made sure he didn't make it easy for him.
Gerrard. Well, Vladimir Smeetser has scored in each of Liverpool's last 4 League Cup matches, and he might have had 2 or 3 here today. He would have had one here were it not for the expertise of Ian Bennett.
He's under pressure a little bit from the back, and I'm just wondering why, whether he appears to hit this off his left side. Yeah, he's hit it off his left side. First you thought it was a right-footed shot, but Pearce has given him enough pressure from the back, and Ian Bennett has stood strong and made a very good take.
Lazaridis. Best about watching it back, and there was a moment there, Jamie Carragher defended it well. There was a moment when Lazaridis' cross looked as though it might dip in.
I mean, he does remarkably well to dig this up. He digs it almost over the keeper. McCarthy's once again in the right position, but just can't make up the ground. And whilst the majority of better chances have fallen to Liverpool, you know, Birmingham are having their moments.
Just more than an hour gone. Rangers corner. Heskey involved there. Back in by Lazaridis. Against arguably the arm of the defender. Was it Babel? Could have been Smeetser. It was a half-hearted appeal at any rate, and a corner has been given. Looked out by Harmon. On by Fowler, but only to O'Connor. In from McCarthy. Sonner. Turning was Pearce, and he's gone down under Harmon's challenge, and this is in position A1.
If you said to Granger you're going to have a free kick on the edge of the box, I think this is the position he would select for the lead.
Martin Granger. Come down for Johnson. Or at least charged it down and kept Liverpool pinned inside their own defensive third.
Yeah, Birmingham team are kicking towards their own fans now, you know, and you just guessed if they could get up ahead of steam now for the closing stages, those fans wouldn't half go, they'd try and suck the ball into the net.
Brian Hughes, born in Liverpool, an Everton supporter, today in Birmingham blue and replacing Danny Sonner.
What it means, of course, is that Birmingham will keep their same shape.
Heskey won the header, Fowler's onto it, Johnson's going back. Fowler suspected he might have seen a hand there, but nothing given. Here's the moment when Robbie Fowler, having nicked it away from Johnson, thought he saw it. Oh, he did see a hand. He did see a hand.
Deliberate handball as well.
Slid it on for Smeetser, and Smeetser found Harmon, and Harmon ran, and Johnson tackled and was aided by Pearce. O'Connor, Johnson, Birmingham really chasing it now. Good tackle though by Gerrard.
Yeah, he's just got to be a little bit careful, Andrew Johnson, that he doesn't think he can do the rover stuff every time. You know, he's got to learn to he's still got to play with his teammates, play passes into them.
Now Gerrard's match fitness was always going to be an issue here, and clearly he's run as far as he can run. And Gerard Houllier has turned round there, and who's he spoken to? He's spoken to Gary McAllister, who is clearly going to have to replace Gerrard here. From Heskey, who's on the ball and has fed Robbie Fowler. Fowler to seal it! Dry grin. Darren Pearce, meanwhile, is still a prone spectator. Heskey held him off, and then fed in Fowler, who had a side at goal here.
You would normally expect Fowler to score from there. It's on his favourite left foot. It's in a position where he can fly one across the keeper.
It's Granger's cross. Johnson trying to get across Hoopier. Granger again, and Babel's header out. And now Birmingham will be exposed. It's going to be 3-on-3. Barnby. Fowler. Fowler! Goal kick.
Yeah, he's certainly put the most threats on goal, Fowler, and fortunately for Liverpool, 2 or 3 of them have been down the right-hand side like that one. Sorry, for Birmingham, been on his right side.
Harman. Just keeping the ball is all that counts now for Liverpool. Eden has to get it forward. Hughes. McCarthy. Johnson to take on Hoopier. McCarthy. Good cross. Out by Babel. Chased in by Granger. Came to O'Connor. Tackle. What is it? Penalty! Lifeline for a foul on the Birmingham captain, Martin O'Connor.
Well, I don't think there's any doubt about that. It's a wild lunge forward, and 2 of them like a bomb site there, but O'Connor was certainly brought down.
Extraordinary drama in the Millennium Stadium's first ever major domestic final. Now, Martin O'Connor might have been a candidate to take this penalty. They have 2 or 3 on the staff to Birmingham. Granger, O'Connor, Pearce have all scored from the spot this season. Who would be him? Will he be able to watch? Will they? That close to a trophy. Darren Pearce has the ball and has scored from the spot this season. Butterflies? I think so. Martin O'Connor won't get to see what happens. He might hear, though. As Darren Pearce steps forward for Birmingham City of Division 1. What a moment for the individual. What a moment for the club. Pearce equalises! It is blue heaven. Just a fantastic moment for those guys who have fought for their club and who now live to fight perhaps for another half hour. And it was a good spot kick, and the keeper went the right way.
It's a very confident kick, particularly after the delay he had, and particularly looking at Vesterveld, who fills the goals, a very big keeper to slot one past.
Darren Pearce with the 3rd goal he has scored this season for the foul on Martin O'Connor, which is going to bring about countless stoppage time. Played in towards Heskey, chased now by Fowler, and Fowler's had a go. What next? For the 12th time, the League Cup final requires extra time, courtesy of Darren Pearce's splendidly cool penalty in stoppage time. It is Liverpool 1, Birmingham 1. And the good news for Birmingham is that Martin O'Connor is fit to start extra time. Well, in all its years at Wembley, no League Cup final was ever decided by penalties. First year in Cardiff. I wonder. Do you have a hunch, Ron?
It's half an hour to go. That's a long old time. I just wonder whether Gerard Houllier will be tempted to bring on Owen in the closing stages.
Johnson! Just about got goal side of Houllier, but from an angle that was just about prohibitive.
Yeah, but he's been willing, hasn't he, Owen? He's been willing. He's flicked it on. He's got past the defender here, and he's got his shot away from them. A bit unfortunate, he caught it on his shin. I'm sure if you said to Trevor Francis now, he'd say to his boys, if you can get to penalties, it's even money bet then.
Here's McCarthy. Towards the near post and Hughes. Great arrival, fantastically timed run from Brian Hughes.
Well, the question you asked me when the extra time started, do you think they'll play for penalties? At the moment, Birmingham are absolutely dominating the extra time. That's a beautiful ball in, he's timed his run, just can't stay over it.
Christian Ziege is going to come on in place of Igor Bishkan. Johnson out, Mazaridis on. Marcelo should have fresh legs. We'll have a completely fresh front line here. Hughes! Hughes! Oh, what a try! And a fine save.
Hughes, by the way, since the penalty has come alive more than any other player on the field. Didn't have much of an impact on his early part of the game, but now he's almost running the show, and that's desperately unlucky. As you say, a superb save by Vestfold, but a superb chip.
Really audacious try and a fine save. Birmingham's collective tail up. Eden's corner. Johnson competing for it. Down for Pearce. And then Heskey out. And now Liverpool could break, but Fowler has put it behind Barnby, who has to turn and start again. Ziege. Pearce across.
You really can't believe how Liverpool have been rattled, can you? I mean, all right, there's an expectancy on him, and there's an expectancy whenever this lad gets possession.
Andrew Johnson. Alistair took it away from Brian Hughes. McCarthy. Marcelo. McCarthy. Johnson. Couldn't find 6 inches out of which to get the shot away. Compelling performance by Birmingham since the start of extra time.
What's also happened, of course, is Liverpool have virtually gone up to collect the trophy in their own mind, and now they're having to dig deep to get back in the game, and this man can get them back in.
Fowler running at Johnson, who went across and might have used an arm. He's furious because he denies the offence. Martin O'Connor's had an ongoing, a very friendly dialogue with David Ellery all afternoon. Let's have a look. Wow, that's harsh. That is harsh. And if Liverpool score from this, then Michael Johnson's irate features will be fully justified. It's a Gary McAllister kind of an area. Dietmar Hamann as well. And Christian Ziege. McAllister's floated it, and Bennett didn't hang on first time, did second. Truth, it wasn't all that threatening. That's how it feels to be a Liverpool fan right now. It's an I can't watch scenario. Marcelo's header, Johnson going in there. Hippier out, Granger. Here comes Johnson, who so wants it. Pearce. McCarthy took it and turned and got clear of Ziege. Marcelo. McCarthy. Eden. Up towards O'Connor, who just has to offload here. Hughes. Eden over the top. Hughes is looking very lively. Carragher clear for Liverpool. In steps Pearce. Through here for Johnson. Onside. He's down. And nothing's been given. Against Osho again. And Trevor Francis can't believe what he's seen. Johnson was clear. And was it a good tackle, actually?
Whatever. Both. Oh, there's not many refs wouldn't have given a penalty on that. He might touch the ball, but he's definitely taken Johnson's legs from under him as well.
And it was the same Liverpool defender. O'Connor's getting overexcited. He's entitled to be overexcited. I love his attitudes the whole afternoon.
Normally when there's something doubtful like this, say, well, 50% would have given it. I think about 90% would have given that one. Oh. You're right, he may have got some of the ball, but he definitely didn't clear the ball. I think Johnson would still have got onto the ball. And there's no question about Honcho's, for me, has pulled Johnson down.
Stoppage time, first half extra time. McAllister's free kick, aimed in towards Heskey. This is Bowyer and Francis still wondering whether they might have had a second penalty. It is going to the wire at half-time, in extra time at the Worthington Cup final. It is still 1-1. Who's got it to win the final? Who can rescue themselves from the penalty shootout? Who wants to? Who's afraid to lose? Who's brave enough to win? Nervous time for Gerard Houllier, who was within seconds of his first Liverpool trophy. One from Bennett. Now Hoopier. Hughes. Hoopier again. Eden. Well, Marcelo, it's fallen for him. Marcelo's had a go! Fresh front line for Birmingham. Fresh problem for Sander Westerveld.
Yeah, this one sits up for him, not too dissimilar to the one Fowler hit for the goal, and he just can't throw it over the top as Westerveld.
His only tangible contribution to the League Cup campaign this year was at Southend, right back at the start of it. Holding off Fowler. And playing with Fowler. Ball for Marcelo. Arm in at his back. And David Ellery has at last got to his pocket and issued a yellow card to Didi Harman. Can't say the referee hasn't shown restraint. Whatever happens now, Trevor Francis has reason to be pleased, but it's got beyond that now. This is a winnable game for Birmingham City, and one which Liverpool, for all their superiority for some of the afternoon, are well capable of losing. Ziga, oh, it's a smashing ball. Fowler and Johnson across, and McAllister, and Fowler! Bennett flew across and got a touch.
Yeah, the first opportunity was the better chance. The ball from Ziga, but Fowler's touch let him down. That was a little bit of a soft cross. He had to make a lot of pace on that. This is the second one. He's got to make a lot of pace to try and get something on it.
Might just have been missing, actually, but Bennett had to do the right thing. The safe thing, it was going wide. Corner nonetheless, McAllister over it. And Bennett came, and Johnson dug him out, but only momentarily. Knocked away by Hughes. Marshall. Harmon, Babel. Barmy. Harmon. Foul by Marcelo.
The pendulum's just swung a little bit in these last few minutes, a few corners, a couple of half opportunities for Robbie Fowler, and this is definitely Liverpool's best part of extra time.
Christian Ziege over the free kick. With left-footed in whip, perhaps, so McAllister has a say. It is Ziege. Oh, saved on a line by Bennett, with Hookier looking dangerous on the edge of the 6-yard area. Actually, he and Fowler might just have been treading on each other's toes a bit here.
Yeah, but you think there's no way he's going to miss that. I mean, that's a very tame header from Hookier.
Johnson, Hughes, skips away from McAllister, sees Granger bombing down the left here. That is Martin Granger. Granger's cross, aimed at Marcelo. Headed out for Ziege. And now Liverpool on the counter with Harmon. Babel, Barmby wide, Harmon through the middle, and Heskey. Babel's kept on going himself here. And it wouldn't break for Fowler because Lazaridis came back with a really good sliding take. And now Birmingham in turn counter. This is becoming basketball football. You attack, we'll attack. McAllister. Ziege. Harmon. Liverpool's free kick, and he wanted to play on Dietmar Harmon. He's been booked. He ought to be careful what he says and does. He's on the ball here. It's Harmon's drive! He's hit the post! Thunderous hit from Dietmar Harmon. The last man to score a goal at Wembley was nearly the second to get one in a domestic cup final in Wales.
And if anything, that's a better strike than the one he got against Seaman. That was a super strike, and Birmingham deserved that fortune.
Harmon made it his. O'Connor wanted it too. McCarthy has it for Birmingham. Eden going wide of him. McCarthy having a shot. And failing to get over it.
Yeah, he got excited then, John McCarthy. Just a little bit more calculation, he might have been able to thread Eden in.
Who is going to have the legs to hit a penalty 12 yards? Last moments now, Babel hitting it long. Johnson away. The 15 minutes are up. And David Ellery acknowledges as much. And the first major domestic final in Cardiff is the first major domestic final ever to be decided by penalties, courtesy of Darren Pearce's penalty after Robbie Fowler had scored for Liverpool in the first half of normal time. It is going all the way. Who is brave enough? First man up for Liverpool is Gary McAllister, a player who, of course, has missed the most high-profile of penalties in the past, internationally. For Liverpool, who have won a European Cup on penalties, who were the first to win an FA Cup semi-final on penalties, and are now involved here with McAllister first up, and he scores.
Well, Gary McAllister is a good penalty kicker. And that was a superb plan. Very calm, nice plan.
Martin Granger, the first for Birmingham to walk to the Liverpool end. Trevor Francis is now powerless. Granger, save. Advantage Westerveld and Liverpool.
Yeah, he's a big goalkeeper, fills the goal, got down well, but Martin Granger, not his best penalty.
Nick Barmby in his first major domestic cup final. Two for Liverpool, none better than that. That was a cracking penalty kick, top corner, unreachable.
Yeah, superb plan, took a little angle run up and chucked it right into the furthest corner.
And now a problem for Darren Purse, who scored right at the end of 90 minutes for the penalty spot for Birmingham. Which way does he go? Does he go the same way? Purse for Birmingham, he's got it right again. It's another first-class spot kick.
It's actually a better one than he scored with. Walks up, a quick turn, quick spin, and planted it at a worse level for the keeper. That great nerve.
Christian Ziege, he has been in high-powered situations like this many times. It's Ziege for Liverpool. Again, very, very good.
Yeah, another greatly executed penalty. Opposite corner to where all the others have gone, but keeper has got no chance.
Marcelo. He can barely afford to miss now for Trevor Francis. Or for those who watch on in Birmingham colours, it's Marcelo. Cool, cool.
Yeah, very tidy tuck. Didn't panic once. He wants the fans. He's trying to get the fans behind him again. And this is a massive penalty now for Hamann.
Ian Bennett has done nothing wrong so far. He's been beaten by great kicks up to now, though. Dietmar Hamann of Germany and Liverpool. He saved it! And overall, parity is restored. It's a miss each, and Bennett is the hero of the moment.
Yeah, well, he struck it well, but he struck it down the keeper's throat. Keeper's not committed himself. He stood his ground, and now he's given his team a lifeline.
Oh, dear. Stan Lazaridis to make it 3-3. And he does.
Oh, that's nerve. That's nerve. He's gone, he's tucked it away, sent the keeper the wrong way. And is there another twist in the tail yet?
Well, it is now effectively sudden death. 3-3 with one each left to take. And it is Robbie Fowler, Mr. League Cup, Mr. Liverpool, top death boy. Would you be prepared to do that?
Well, he took a straight run up, he ran straight at the ball, checked, looked at the keeper, gave him the eyes, and then flipped it into the top corner. That is nerve beyond.
All of which means that Brian Hughes has to score for Birmingham. There are the blue noses, and there is a bloodied nose from the war of the match that has preceded this. A boyhood Evertonian for Birmingham City against Liverpool. He cannot miss.
And he hasn't. There have been some excellent penalties. And that goes amongst them.
Well, last time Birmingham took on Liverpool at penalties, they missed a lot. They've improved over 6 years. And now we are onto the list of extras. Sixth penalty taker for Liverpool is Jamie Carragher. Another local lad, a Bootle boy. Local hero.
Azuma, he's pinged that one right into the roof. Both sides have missed one, and to be fair, the keepers have had no chance with the others.
Andrew Johnson recently turned 20 years old. Young and fearless, really fearless, at a moment like this. Can he? Saved! It's a horrible moment for the young man, but it is Liverpool's trophy, a cup in the cabinet. The goalkeeper is the star of the moment, and bedlam ensues.
Spare a thought for that kid, though. He's worked, he's battled, he's been one of the best players for Birmingham, and unfortunately, his memory of this final will be the man that missed.
So sad for Trevor Francis, so sad for those who fought so hard. For Gerard Houllier, though, tangible reward, concrete evidence of progress made, simply a cup. The Worthington Cup is Liverpool's.
You will be arrested. Stay off the pitch.
There will be much consolation, much sympathy for Andrew Johnson. Phil Thompson and Trevor Francis, sparring partners of years gone by. Mutual respect, but only despondency for him. And now the Millennium Stadium feels all red.
To sudden death penalties. Liverpool Football Club.
Gerard, you got your first major trophy, but what a sweat, what a way to win it.
It was a great final, and I think we deserve it on the whole. We created many chances, particularly in the second half. And then after the penalty, I was a bit afraid because the confidence had, gone to the other side. But I was pleased with the second part of the extra time. I think in the second half of the extra time, we showed we were overcoming this and we were better. And penalty, well, I mean, we have to give credit to Birmingham. They gave us the game tonight.
What this means to the club? Well, it gives us a stepping stone. I said Liverpool, it's synonymous with winning trophies, so hopefully this can be a platform for us to go on and win a few more trophies.
Well, of those involved for Liverpool today, only Robbie Fowler played in the League Cup win of 1995. No one more than him has felt the ache of the trophyless years since. Gerard Houllier has brought that ache to its conclusion. No 39 steps to climb this time, no supporter-lined staircase wreathed with caps and scarves. Just one small step for Robbie Fowler, representing one massive step forward for Liverpool Football Club. 6 years since the last time, Liverpool are prize winners again. Steven Gerrard is fit again. Sander Westerveld was the man there at the climax to save the penalty. Sami Hyypiä, the sometime captain of the team. Jamie Carragher, who had to step up nervously. Dietmar Hamann missed his, but got away with it. Emil Heskey's getting used to this at League Cup finals. Marcus Babbel, his first prize in England. And Vladimir Smica might have had goals himself. Stefan Anshot, a sometimes uncomfortable afternoon, but a medal round his neck. And a medal round the neck, too, of Robbie Fowler. For Liverpool, another European season then assured, the treble still attainable, the Champions League still to be chased. Despite all of which, the chief immediate impact here comes from the feel of a major trophy, Liverpool Worthington Cup winners 2001.
Brilliant. Always for a goalkeeper you dream of a climax like this, saving the last pen. It's like a dream. We had a lot of difficulties during the game. I thought it was over after 90 minutes. They really fought till the end, and it made it very difficult for us.
Start of you hope a few more medals.
Hope it's a kick to the top again. This is the first one. I hope for many more to come.